In a quiet Chinese fishing village, there lived a fisherman named Liang. Every morning before sunrise, Liang crossed the river in his small wooden boat and returned with fish for the village market. For years, the villagers trusted him. His fish were always fresh, and his boat was always clean. Every evening, before heading home, Liang threw away any fish that had spoiled during the day. But during one cold winter, Liang did something unusual. Late one evening, he picked up a rotten fish from the bottom of his boat. The smell was terrible. Yet instead of throwing it away, he placed it back into a basket. A nearby fisherman frowned. "Why keep that?" he asked. Liang looked down at the fish. "I worked hard to catch it," he replied softly. After that, Liang began keeping more rotten fish. Soon, several spoiled fish filled the corner of his boat. At first, nothing seemed wrong. He still crossed the river each morning and sold enough fish to survive. But slowly, the smell spread everywhere. Flies gathered around the baskets, and even the fresh fish smelled bad. Liang noticed. Still, he chose not to think about it. Then, one morning at the market, a customer stepped back. "These fish smell strange," he said. Soon, people stopped buying from Liang. Each evening, he returned home angry. "People no longer respect hard work," he complained. Deep down, though, he knew the truth. Even so, he could not throw the rotten fish away. To him, they carried memories of every hard year he had survived. Then, one night, a violent storm struck the river. Huge waves slammed against the boat. Suddenly, the old baskets tipped over. One by one, the rotten fish slipped into the river and disappeared into the darkness. Liang reached for them desperately, but the current carried them away. By morning, the storm had passed. Liang sat quietly inside his boat. Then he noticed something strange. The air smelled clean. For the first time in years, the boat felt fresh again. Slowly, Liang understood. The rotten fish were never just fish. They were the pain and suffering he had carried for too long. Somewhere along the way, he had mistaken holding onto pain for honoring his past. But now, the river had taken it away, and somehow, he felt lighter. That day, Liang returned to the market with fresh fish once more. People stopped at his stall again. As the sun faded behind the river, Liang watched the water flow quietly into the distance. This time, he did not chase after what was gone, because he finally understood. Letting go does not erase the past. It simply allows you to move forward.